Good morning. It's Monday. I'm recording this at 7 in the morning. People are still sleeping. I'm going to try to be quiet. But I'm on vacation right now. I'm recording more. And I can't seem to get myself to sleep in because I'm too used to getting up at 5 a.m. So I've been up since 5 a.m. Without further ado, we're going to be debunking 6 ghost videos from the 4 corners of the earth. Let's get into it.
الصوت ده ذكرني عمري 9 سنوات. كنا ساكنين في بيتنا القديم. إذا أنت ورايا أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة من شر ما خلق.
Immediately goes to ghosts instead of assuming that there's a draft. It's much more likely that there's a draft in these old abandoned places. Oh, was that a cut? Sure seemed like it. Wow, look at how good look at how good the speed is. The speed control. Usually it lags when I'm going forward and backwards, but today it's Anyways, there's very clearly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep, there's a cut right there. The proximity of the camera to the door in this scene, in this frame, is different from the proximity of the camera in this frame. The camera was recording like this, and now it's recording here. See? So we've got a cut. That's unfortunate. That was too easy. There could have been another cut at any point during that. Those rapid turns too. That's a really common place that people hide cuts.
Turns out this poltergeist doesn't believe in keeping a low profile. Because weird stuff started happening the moment he stepped inside.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It looked like there was another cut there. Jeez. Come on, dude. Well, now that's definitely a cut. But there was nothing... What? Why would you put so many... What's... I must be tripping. There's no reason why anybody would put that many cuts. So I think I'm just jumping at every...
جماعة الخير معروف الجيف اللي تكون في البيت.
It's the same door. Could very easily be a draft if he's not, with somebody else who's behind the door. Okay. Look at that big gap. Look at that big space back there. Is he gonna go in there? Of course not. He's gonna spin the camera really fast to pretend like he heard something, and he's going to cut the video during the transit. It's clear, based on these 2 frames, that this is the beginning of a new shot. That's all I'm saying.
The heavier the air felt, the place it is.
اللهم إنا نعوذ من الخبث والخبث.
There could have been a cut there. I'm just not going to point it out. We've seen enough of them to know that he's doing it. If you notice this place, the doors that like the door that he kicked open, for instance, like, look, there's no window, there's no glass. All the walls are open, the roof is caved in. Every single area you look is just destroyed. So it's probably all wind. All of it is probably wind. Camera's glitching already. It's been 15 minutes.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but I just reported it. That's a car in the river.
Does appear to be so.
Look at this.
Oh, shit. You should look.
Completely fully submerged. It honestly looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
That's because it is.
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge. Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
That's not what he said. Give me a second. I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna figure out what he said. That was easy. Dad, pay attention. They're swimming to the bridge.
Mentioned there's a bridge.
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Dad, pay attention. They're swimming to the bridge.
His heart pounded as he spun.
You know who would say that? Somebody who's fishing. Dad, pay attention. The fish are swimming towards the bridge. You're rowing away from it. So he's lying about being alone.
Around, scanning the empty expanse of water. But there was no one. He was completely alone. Then, as if to confirm his worst fear,
That just means that his shadow is the only visible
he
one.
was
Let's listen to it again.
Looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Hello, it's me again. Editing Nick. 6 hours. I've cut like I cut like 20 minutes out of the video so far. But it's very clear to me now. Like, if you listen to this again, I'm sorry. I know it's gonna be a couple times in here, but listen.
Looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
He says, Dad, pay attention. They're swimming to the edge.
Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
And then after that, he says they're going bye 7 times. He's waving bye to each fish that's passing by. It's so obvious now. I've done some research. Other people like haven't come up with this theory. They all think that he is saying there's a bridge, but it's very clear that he's saying they're swimming to the bridge or to the edge. So they're swimming to the edge of the creek. This is thoroughly debunked. I'm going to let you see what I originally thought, and then, yeah, you can make your determination on my answer, but I think it's fairly obvious. I think this is the portion of the video that the audio is actually from, because bridge, he's like standing here under the bridge. There could be somebody here, somebody here. you know, to his left or right, and they could be speaking during the point in time when the police divers go to investigate. He's like, Dad, pay attention, because he's like probably recording something else, and the kid's like, Dad, pay attention, they're swimming towards the bridge. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so now he's recording this. Then they start pulling the car out later, and then he films that again. So he takes the clip from the part of the video that the child said that, and then puts it onto the part of the video where, you know, so it is the same microphone. It is recorded on the cell phone. I don't believe he's alone. And I think that there's actually, that's actually the voice of his son or daughter. But I don't think that you're alone. I think you're a liar. Windows are up. That's not a good sign. Yep. See, you can hear you heard the kid again. Right there. He's farther away, but he's there. You can hear him again. Also, could be on the bridge. Here, listen. That's very clearly reverbing the way that you would expect a child who's maybe 10 feet from the camera. There you go. There is a child present out of frame. And good on you for not recording your child. You know, there's too many people who just record their child for content. Thanks for not doing that. Protect your children. You know what's funny about this bridge? I bet you if you gave it to that Rainbolt guy, he'd find it in an hour. Maybe less. So, they'd know where your child was. If Rainbolt can do it, people who don't record videos can. Malicious people can. So stop filming your children. Stop letting your children post pictures. Everything can be found like that.
As the Kia Soul was pulled out of the lake, water gushed out like it was crying its secrets. But then, a shadowy figure seemed to be shifting behind the rear window.
No, it's the seat. It's the rear seat.
Something or someone had been inside.
No, it's
Although we noticed something,
it's the rear seat.
In the first video, the car seemed to be red, and now it's like white.
Are you serious, dude?
Bit weird. In the first video, the car
water's brown. Oh my god.
Seemed to be red, and now it's like white or silver. Strange, but he uploaded a picture of the car out on the same day as he uploaded the first video.
It's
so it must be something to do with the dirty water and camera.
Yeah, exactly. Why did you even waste everybody? Oh my god, like I would have cut that out of my video. I'd been like, wow, that was a really stupid thing to say.
Drop your theories in the comments.
Look at the dirt on it. Oh my god. The only reason why there's white on it now is because this is where the strap has been rubbing, and this is where the guy was trying to identify the color of the car, because this is what the car color actually is. It looks like it's been in there for probably like 2 weeks. The back window is broken, so I believe that people crashed into the water and then escaped out the window. And that's the back seat. You know, the seat, the thing that keeps the seat from like moving, it's broken now because of the crash or whatever. There was probably something in the trunk. Look. So imagine you have one seat, two seat, and then the third seat, right? Driver seat, center console, passenger seat. This area of the truck of the Kia Soul, this boot, the trunk area, is open, so you can imagine that there might have been something heavy here, and then when the car hit the water, velocity made everything from the back here rocket into the front, which means that whatever heavy object was here slammed into the seat and snapped it. And that's why it's moving. So it's not a person, it's not a body, it's not a ghost, it's just a broken seat that moved in that car. It's common sense, it's deductive reasoning. That's what it is, deductive reasoning. In fact, that's 90% of my channel is deductive reasoning.
Ó, tem alguma coisa andando pra cá, rapaziada.
I'm gonna have to cut a lot of this video out to make sure that it stays around the 30-40 minute mark that I like to keep.
Parece, mano.
Did I miss something? Oh god, dude. Really? That's a plant. No. That's not a plant. That's a planted thing. He doesn't react to it. If you're on edge and you're inside of an abandoned facility, structure, and you're thinking that you're going to see a ghost, or you're expecting to find a ghost or a stranger, you'd be on high alert. He would have reacted to that person. Don't tell me you didn't see that while recording and you could only see it after recording. There's nothing fucking special about cell phone cameras that our eyes can't see. Our cameras see everything we see, or less, not more.
Tipo de criatura aqui, mano. Salve! Dá pra verificar daí, Jota?
Give the guy plenty of time to
Tá gelado aqui.
hide in a corner somewhere. Also, you're not gonna look in the left room. You're just... Okay, he looked in the left room. Fantastic. Now look in the right room.
Did you see that creepy?
God, why the fuck did you cut the
At the
video?
far end of the corridor, a tall, shadowy dude can be seen.
See, like, this is the thing. Yeah, we see it. We also know it's not actually there. Like, we know it's not a real ghost. We know that it's somebody dressed up in a friggin' trench coat and a hoodie or something. And then they just, move to the left. Hey, man, we're going to be recording in this area. Go stand there in a creepy way. And then when I'll film you, you'll see the light of my camera. Once the camera moves away, leave the scene.
Standing still, absolutely nothing they could see with the naked eye. The team swears up and down that there was absolutely nothing they could see with the naked eye.
Aqui, ó. Dá uma presa.
That's not how cameras work. Cameras work like this. Okay, let's see. Yellow, red. We'll use red. Cameras have this sensor. It's called a CMOS sensor, and it's got like all these individual capturing diodes, and they're all the way down, all the way up throughout the entire sensor. Okay, so what it does is it goes like this. It goes, what color am I on now? Green. Let's go. It goes capture, 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 capture. And then it sends that information off. And then it goes capture, 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 capture. Right? All like one full of this is once. So there's 30, sometimes 60. Right now, 29.5 times per second for normal cameras. What this does is it takes in the light from the environment, and then each of these little things right here, they say this is how much light, this is the properties of the light. Every one of these sends information off to a primary computer. And that primary computer then takes the data that each one of these has provided. Most new cameras, they send them off one at a time. So it's like one and then go, 2 and then go. And they do that super fast. And so what it's doing is it's giving a bunch of ones and zeros to tell the camera what it's seeing, tell the processing unit what it's seeing. The lens of a camera is not a technological piece. It is just a piece of glass that focuses the light towards that sensor. That's all it does. Okay? There's no lens you can put on your camera that helps the camera see something that you can't. Not this camera. There are other cameras. You know, FLIR can see thermals. I would respect if they brought a FLIR and that camera saw something that they didn't see with their naked eye. I would accept that. But this camera can only see what we can see due to the nature of the CMOS sensor and computational unit that allows the CMOS sensor's data to be converted into a photograph. The fact that we even figured out how to do this in the first place is miraculous. It's so impossible to understand how we managed to invent it in the first place. But cameras cannot see what we can't unless it's a specialized thermal, infrared, or other camera. This is not one of those. This is a regular cell phone who's taking a regular video of the environment, and there is no way you can convince me that a ghost can be visible on camera and not in person. That's not how cameras work. You cannot tell me that's how that works. Electronics, you can... Once you understand how a device works, this stuff stops tricking you. There is no way. If somebody ever tells you that it wasn't there in person and it's so fucking incredibly obviously there, instantaneous liar. You're full of shit, and it's so frustrating. It's such a cliche portion of ghost hunting. This wasn't here when we reviewed the
We
footage.
spotted something especially unsettling about this footage, though. Look closely at the head area. Can you see the light behind the shadowy figure, passing right through it as if...
No, you see, that's a reflective surface behind the ghost. Okay? So this reflective surface is, you see, okay, this reflective surface here is giving you a bright, it's giving you a bright spot. And then this is just a lens flare from the bright spot from your flashlights. Like, the light is flooding in the area and then bouncing back. And the reason why lens flares exist too is because when you're providing light into the environment, more data can be taken from the light reflecting back into the camera. But when you shine a light directly into the camera, the CMOS sensor just blanks out because it's too much light directed at the camera. There's nothing reflecting the light, it's the light coming into the camera. So when you shine a light down a hallway and most of the hallway is blocked by a physical object, and then there's a small reflective surface, then the light that is now reflecting from this little tiny surface is now reflecting straight back into the camera, and that's causing a lens flare. That little tiny bit is enough for a lens flare. Dog?
I'm at the stairs right now. Did you hear that? It sounds like somebody's walking up there.
We don't care about your fucking face. Stop recording your face. Put the camera bottom side where the microphone is directly up against the roof.
This is scaring me. Hold on. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it.
That's great. I don't fucking give a shit about that. Just send it, bud. Go right upstairs and fucking record it.
I know you guys heard that. I hope.
No, I don't hear anything.
know you guys heard that. I hope I got that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look.
Oh, see. God, I'm sorry. That was really rude.
Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Nope.
You're such a fucking loser. Jesus Christ. The door catch is very close. Listen to it. Listen to it open.
Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god.
Thanks for Goose Pimples for adding the stupid fucking sound effect. But in the original video, what you hear is that the door wasn't properly clatched. Clatched. It wasn't properly closed. So the tongue of the door, look, there's a catch plate. Looks like this. It's got like a rounded bit. Right? And then you have the hole here, and there's this little tiny piece of metal that goes in there. If your door frame shifts, the tongue of the door will sit here or halfway into the catch plate. I should just get some props so that whenever this happens, I can just like show you. So the tongue of the door is no longer in the catch plate because the door frame has warped from temperature, and now the door isn't properly catching. And so when you close the door, if you have to push your door to get it to close, the simple, easy fix is look at the catch plate and determine whether the catch plate is now in the correct position or not. This little metal tongue, this little metal piece that you usually see inside your door, you can bend that in or bend that out depending on what you need. If your door is rattling, bend that out. If your door won't clasp, won't cut, won't catch, won't close, then bend that in towards the inside of the room. Guys, like this door is very clearly not fully clasped. The door didn't open with the power of the handle. The door is not closed all the way. This person's door catch, the catch plate is not positioned in a way to maintain the door being closed. So now there's a window open in there, and the door is opening and closing because of that. The window's open, and that explains all the pops and bangs, because there's cool air entering a warm room, and all of the floorboards are now popping and cracking because of temperature expansion and contraction. It's hot inside the house because you got the heater on. He left his window open. You can hear it. You can hear the HVAC system is on. And then, like, listen. I'm sorry. Listen to this.
Did you hear it?
There's very clearly a heater or some sort of air-producing device on, right? So the floorboards are heating and contracting and cooling.
Oh my god.
She looks like the hereditary
Why
mom.
am I taking action? A plus
Too loud, too loud, too loud.
down those steps with the old ovary.
Walking around up there and I got it on recording. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go up there. Look at his door's moving.
It's thermodynamics.
Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up and come up here so you can point it.
Now you're gassing your son up, trying to freak him out. Thanks, stupid woman.
Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody.
So turn on the fucking light.
You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me.
You seen that? You know that's something that really irritates me. You seen that? You seen that? You seen that? You seen that? You saw that. You saw that. Practice with me. It saw. I saw. I saw it. It was seen. She had seen it. She was seen. I saw it. She saw it. He saw it. They saw it. We saw it. Do you understand? Fuck, man, I should cut that out, but I'm not going to because...
Well, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no, I'm done. And... oh, and she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog.
Look at my dog proceeds to not film the dog.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Dude, you know why this pisses me off? Because she is such a fucking coward that now she's scarring her child. Her child is now terrified of that room because she didn't have the balls to explain to him that a draft can open and close that goddamn door. And now that kid is going to be terrified for no fucking reason for multiple days after this. You are an adult. You are a parent. It's your purpose to protect that child from everything from being scared to whatever. And now you're gassing the child up. You just scared your child for nothing.
I'm not coming.
There is no danger. It gives them a false understanding of dangers. Whether you know it or not, every action that you take that's like this, every time you prank your child, every time you beat your child, every time you unnecessarily punish your child for something that you think is wrong, that they just don't understand is wrong, all of these things will stay with them forever. Whether they know it or not. You're unnecessarily terrifying your child. Your child is now in a vulnerable state. It is now your job to explain things to your child so that your child now knows there is no danger. But now your child is under the impression that there is danger. So every single time they're going to be alone, they're going to be terrified. Good job. You fucking failed as a parent.
Solo before vendetta. And this
Dumbass. I hate her.
ورډه به تاسو ګورئ ښه نن یې د برې نه د خیمه چې تاسو یې وینئ ښه دا داسې ټي څوک هم نشته ګورئ ښه ورډبې ګورئ ښه لا اله الا الله محمد رسول الله وګورئ ملګرو ښه هېڅ څوک هم نشته یا الله خیر یا الله خیر د وګورئ ټوله شپه دا ورته په شانټه کېږي ټوله شپه زموږ زړه پوخ شو د وګورئ څوک شته نه ښه څوک شته نه د وګورئ ښه د وګورئ ښه یا الله خیر وګورئ ورم فلاوګي یا الله خیر تاسو وګورئ یا
It's so obvious. It's insanity, man. It's insane. Goose pimples. Dude. When I make these videos, I have another channel. I stopped doing it. I just can't. I can't do it because I don't believe in anything that I'm seeing. So I can't deliver an honest-to-God performance that makes it sound like I'm actually genuinely concerned or confused. I know exactly what's going on in every single ghost video that I put in that goddamn Phantom Files channel. I'm not going to do it anymore. I can't stand it. So knowing that he's the kind of person that just immediately just gives you the video is so annoying because look at this. It's fine. There. See? See it? See that? See it? It's right there. It's right there. That's the fucking thing that's pulling the door open. Guy's right here. He's yanking a string that's passed through here to here, and he's pulling the string. He's pulling it around the corner, and it's opening. And all you have to do to create the knocking sound is just go pull the string. Doom 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 doom. That's it. Handle is still up. Amateurs. Overlaid audio, string to open the door, string to pull the bucket. Behold, my string. See? Oh ho! Behold my string. Behold how it's gone. It is what it is. System is working. Somebody's propped open the door. Whatever.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Let's find the cut. There's going to be a cut when he goes into that house, room, whatever the hell they call it.
Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar.
Is this another abandoned structure? Hide, guys. Hide, guys.
Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair.
Yeah, keep the camera pointed at the ground. Hide, guys. Hide.
Ya Allah khair.
That startling, that sound that he made, that sound that he reacted to is the sound of people bolting from the room.
Ya Allah khair. Allahu Akbar. Ya Allah khair. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah. Ya Allah khair.
Failed.
Its own.
You're a failure. There was too many dead spaces, places for people to hide. You pointed the camera directly, like you intentionally positioned the camera away. And let me guess, if you did manage to capture somebody's feet, like so many ghost hunters accidentally do, they'd be like, "That was the ghost. There was a pair of ghostly legs were visible."
He tries to bone rattle and say, should
Salamuna margaro nan be da paki khema ha. Ma da video kare wa da sample video ma kare wa diki.
These aren't my subtitles, I think. They are my captions.
Sample video ma kare wa diki sirap da khema ha.
Okay.
Salamuna margaro nan be da paki khema ha.
We need to keep the tent clean.
Da sample video ma kare wa diki sirap da war banda wo kula wo. Koishule dis munga dudio zamunga umar de ke de kana. O qasam ne nan me bagi pa khpul sturgu wili da video jimiu kata kana. تاسو ګورئ ښه په هغې ور کې ګورئ سر راښکاره کي وګورئ ښه دا ویډیو چې مې وکته قسم دې د خپونې مې ځمکه وتښتېده وګورئ ښه دا
Alright, listen. Today I'm going to film a video where I show you how to keep the tent clean, whatever the fuck the tent is. You're filming at night. People don't film tutorials at night. You're an idiot.
ما په هغه ټایم نه ولیدلي صحیح ده دا ما چې دا ویډیو وکته که نه الله اکبر داسې حق حیرانه یې کړم که نه
This is an overlay. This is a vocal overlay.
ویډیوګانې کومه قسم
So that's definitely a lost in translation thing then.
کلینیکي ملګرو ګورئ
That's definitely not what he said.
کړاو کومه قسم دې کو داسې څوک کوي الله دې خیر وکړي اولني ځل ښه السلام علیکم ملګرو څنګه
As if 2 run-ins with the supernatural weren't enough, this dude apparently enjoys getting kicked by ghosts, because here he is, diving headfirst into another investigation. He enters through a graffiti-tagged green gate that looks more like an entry to a bad decision than anything else. At first, it's just a run-down spot with peeling paint and broken walls. Nothing you haven't seen before. But then, bam.
Part and parcel for that part of the world.
The background, staring at him like it knows he's about to regret this whole thing. Instead of running like someone with a shred of self-preservation, he marches right up to where the figure disappeared. A sketchy, weathered door. And what does the door do?
So his friend peeks around the corner and we're just supposed to, we just automatically assume that it's a ghost instead of assuming what the logical thing is that it's his friend checking when they should start doing the thing.
Nightmare. Now, most people would be halfway home by this point, but not this guy. Nope. He's out there whispering prayers.
That's because he's not actually in danger.
Doubling down on the bad decisions like it's his brand. Finally, he points the camera back at himself, proving to all of us that he's completely solo. Just him, his
How the fuck does that prove that he's solo?
flashlight, and whatever's out there waiting for
Jesus.
him. What do you think? Go in the comments.
No, I told you what I think is stupid.
But when you slow it down, things take a creepy turn. Through the narrow crack of one of the cabinets, a hand briefly appears, just for a split second. The kicker? No one else was in the room. So who
Allegedly.
or what was hiding inside?
Oh, you guys can't see that?
No one else was in the room. Just through the to the ordinary cabinet.
Let's go see it in the original video.
行きましょうか。とりあえずじゃあちょっとだけ検証したらもう終わりでいいかなっていうふうに思ってます。ちょっと布団の上に乗らせてもらおうか。
Oh, yeah, there's a hole in the wall. Where the guy stuck his hand through. Yeah, it's probably a squatter trying to freak him out, or it's his friend and he's claiming that he's alone, but he's
No
not.
one else was in the room. So who or what was hiding inside?
I don't see how people keep saying disfigured face. It looks like a perfectly normal face to me. Does it look disfigured to you?
But is it really? Whatever it was, prank, spirit, or something darker, one thing's for sure. If these walls could talk, we wouldn't want to hear what they'd have to say.
I mean, like, I don't need to say it, right? It's obvious that it's just a person who's there, you know? He's not alone. He's claiming to be alone. He's orchestrating those ghost videos so that he gets views, so that he gets paid. Done. There's, yeah. You know what I mean? That's the end of the video. This is going to take a lot of editing to make this watchable. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Love you. Bye.